What's up everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to another Spin&Go video. Today we're going to be starting at the $60 level. We have two chances there. If we win, we move up in stakes. If we lose two, we have to move down in stakes to the 30s, so it's going to be a fun day. Hopefully you like the video, and if you want to play Spin&Gos with me on PokerStars, there's a link down in the description. I had some people inquire about basically me and PokerStars. So PokerStars did not ask me to make these videos. They don't sponsor these videos, right? I don't get paid for them. But they do sponsor me as a poker pro and like me as a person, right? And I am a content creator as well as a poker pro, right? So I don't know if I have to disclose it. I put it in the description down below that I am sponsored by PokerStars and Poker Market, but they don't pay directly for these videos, but I do get paid from PokerStars. You know, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I just wanted to let you guys know, but let's get into the spinners. All right, here we go. All right, we got a 4X. This is good. We have not been doing so well with the 4X spinners, but I'll take it today. Start with the King 3 of diamonds. I'm gonna raise. We're against Saint Anna from Japan and DJ Erkis from Lithuania. All right, here we go. Good luck us. Raise it up, get a call in the big blind. We see Queen 6-6. Okay, we're gonna bet here. Doesn't have to be too big. Let's make it 37. Pretty dry flop. Our king is not good enough to check back here. We're going to check back a bunch of ace highs, some king highs, but not our weak king. Fold, pick it up. Take the first two. I like the sounds of that. Deuce 5, blinder's blind. Okay. Saint Anna, we're going to give you that one. Our hand is pretty bad. Let's raise the Queen 9 suited. All right, we get a call in the big blind. Look at this flop, man. A flush draw, an open-ended straight draw, an overcard. This is good news, and we're going to bet on the bigger side here. 59 into 90, just hoping for some action. And we get a call. Look at that, we turn the straight. That is amazing. Now this isn't like a great card for them or anything. It's definitely a scare card for some of the hands they can have, but we're going to keep betting. 92. We do have the second nuts. Unless they have ace queen, we have the best hand here. We get a call, okay. Deuce of hearts on the river. And we're going to shove. Try and get all of the money here from DJ, but I'm thinking DJ is going to fold, unfortunately. I think that's the end of the dream for us against DJ. Nope, we do get a call. They had a 10. That is a frisky call, and we're going to go heads up in the Spin&Go. $60 level, we're playing for 240 bucks. And already we're heads up in the 10-20 level. That feels good, I like that. Okay, Saint Anna, let's play this heads up match here. Oh, is it going to be a good day? It might be a good day. Flop is 2-pair against Saint Anna. They bet 31 chips here on the ace-high board. I'm going to check raise. Yeah. They just check back too much on the turn. I mean, we're just going to end up giving like 2 free cards by calling here. And their bet is super small, so like we can try and make ourselves look bluffy. But they just fold, which is fine. On to the next one. 4 hearts, 7 of spades. Saint Anna. We'll call. We plop a pair of 4s. Check back. Deuce on the turn. Okay. I mean, it's not a good turn, right? Any 6, any ace beats us. But I don't feel like we're in disaster mode or anything. So they probably don't have an ace. I assume they're betting a 6. So I'm worried about a king here, mostly. But they do have an ace. Okay, fair enough. They did check the ace on the turn and then bet it on the river. That makes sense. Fold the 9-3 to the raise. On to the next one. 15 and 30. Blinds going up. Saint has 17 big blinds. We are going to start limping in some limps here. Or mixing in some limps. I'm going to start now. See flop, which is 9-9-3. All right, we're going to bet 31 chips with our 2 overs. We have a backdoor flush draw. We have a bunch backdoor straight draws. Saint Anna snap calls, and we pick up 2-pair on the turn. So let's keep betting. 63 into 122. Really didn't want to see a raise, so I'm sort of happy that that they folded. I would have preferred a call, but a raise was going to be bad. All right, a limp, we check, 5-3, pretty terrible hand, and a flop that can hit a lot of things. A lot of flush draws and straight draws out there, so I'm just going to fold. Let them have the small pot. Jack 10, I will limp. It's really sad if they go all in. They just raised to 85. Very comfortable calling with the 2 Broadway cards here. One of the better hands we're going to have, and we see Queen 9-7 with 2 spades. This is a good flop for us. We have an open-ender, and it can be scary for a lot of the hands that they decide to raise. So I think pretty easy spot for us to shove. There's 255 in the middle. We only have to risk 380 something, and they end up folding, which is great. So we pick up a nice one there. That is a good flop for us. Limp, Jack 5 suited. This is quite close. I think I'm just going to shove, because most of the hands they're limping here, they're going to fold to the shove. Queen 5 flops okay, but not great. I will limp fold the Queen 5 offsuit. It's close to... We could shove too, but I think limping is going to be a little bit better. All right, here we go. Ace 9 against Queen 8. We have 60%. That's a pretty good start. That's a very good turn. And we take it down, you guys. Spin&Go number 1, a 4X for $240. And we win the thing, which means we are back up to the 100s. Feels pretty dang good, man. Let's give it another go. We've been struggling at the $100 level. I mean, we played a total of like 5 or something, you know? And we won 1 out of 5. So that's not really a struggle, but it's also not fun to watch. So hopefully we can get something happening here. And we are going to be playing for $200, a min spin. We're against I Want the 180K from Argentina. Okay, so probably a Spin&Go regular. And then Dima Poker NY from Russia. That is a very spinny regular screen name. Originally in Spin&Gos, the highest level you could play was the $30 level. And the most you could win was 180K at that point. So probably someone that's been playing spins for about a year and a bit. That said, I'm going to raise King 4 suited. And we get a call. Oh my god, it's just one of those days, man. It is one of those days. We bet very small. It's sort of dry flop here. And they call, which is fine. We see a 9 of clubs on the turn. Now we're going to bet on the bigger side. A lot of draws have come in. Are we going to get some action? I Want the 180. Are you going to give it to us? Do you get call? 328 and 336 remaining. I'm going to shove. I'm all in. And they fold. Okay, so we pick it up. Sitting on 664 here. Jack 4 offsuit is just going to be a folds. And it's nice to cash for 240. So that means basically, if we lose both these hundreds, we're only going to be down 20 bucks today. So we basically have 2 chances at free rolling. Not that you should ever look at your results in terms of like, oh, 3 tournaments, I'm free rolling this next one. It's not even just each tournament. Each hand in a vacuum is going to make you or lose you money. So, I mean, I try to think about it that way, but you can phrase it in different ways just because it's fun. King of spades, 7 of diamonds against Dima. We get a walk. Oh, aces. I love aces. Please, someone give us some action here. Dima, just shove or something. That'd be great. All right, we get a fold. We're going to raise it up again small here to 44. A very quick call. We see a 3-4-7, which is fine. Let's bet just under half the pot. And I want the 180K. We want you to have a piece here. We want you to have something. Not better than us. We want you to have something, though. 4 of spades on the turn. I will check. The thing is that 4 makes it pretty unlikely they have a pair. If they have a pair of 7s, they're going to bet. If they have a pair of 4s, they're going to bet, and we're going to lose. But we can also try and get them to bluff, like flush draws and straight draws and stuff like that. They don't take the bait. We have a 10 on the river, so I'm going to try and get paid now. Yeah, and we have to bet small. Because, again, I think they bet 7s on the turn and 4s on the turn. So I think they have a lot of draws. We may be able to induce a bluff by betting small on the river here, but they just fold. Unfortunate, but who knows? Maybe they had a real crappy hand. We got the most money out of it. We could. Who knows? Blind's going up to 15 and 30 now for another 3 minutes. And we have Queen of clubs, Jack of diamonds. If we know Dima is shoving correctly, we would call an all in here. We don't necessarily know that. We see a min raise in this situation, so we'll just call. Flop a pair of jacks, which is great. That's fine with me. I bet 68. I think I am going to shove 188 in the middle, 300 behind. Sometimes we do shut down some bluffs, but I don't think it's too often. And we can get paid off by worse hands fairly easily. Called by King High. All right, we have taken the chips and we're heads up again in $100 Spin&Go this time. $200 on the line, and we're gonna start with an all-in with our King Jack. We are all in. I want the 180. All right. Pick it up. 5 deuce offsuit. Let's see a flop. Queen 7-3. Not very good. Not a good flop for us to bluff, really. So we're just gonna let them have this one. But hopefully we can hold in this heads-up match. I'm gonna limp and then call a shove if it comes in. All right, we're gonna see a flop. We flop top pair. Dang, how good are we running today? We were running so good. All right, we get a call. 4 of clubs in the turn. I think we keep betting. Now, it does complete some things, that 4 of clubs. It's definitely not the best card in the world. 8 on the river is actually kind of not great at all either, so I check back. And they made a straight on the river. Dang it! It's okay, though. We're going to live to tell another tale. Ace of clubs, Jack of diamonds. They min-raise. We are all in. Against I want the 180. And it was default. All right. In less than 1 minute, the blinds are going up to 20 and 40. So very soon, I want the 180 is going to be less than 10 big blinds. We've sort of been trading for the last 2 minutes or so. Wow, we are hitting a lot of top pairs. We are hitting a lot of hands so far today. Feels good, man. A lead out for 36 chips here. I'm going to put in a small raise. And see what happens. They fold, okay. Blinds are up to 20 and 40 now. Oh, wow. All right. We're all in. We are all in. And fold, cool, cool. So they're kind of on the ropes here. We're just going to shove our broadways. Our Jack 10, definitely going to be a profitable shove. But when called, usually we're slightly behind, like by a couple of percentage points. Get called by King 9, pretty standard call. They definitely have to call here. We're slightly behind, but we flop a Jack. Can we hold? Yes, we can. We're 2 for 2. We've never won 3 Spin&Gos in one session, you guys. We've won 2 before in a row. Can we win 3? We won 240 bucks. We've just won 200. Let's get our third one going. Oh, I can just imagine the comments today. The comments are going to be like, you're so amazing at Spin&Gos. Guys, I promise, I'm not amazing or terrible. I'm somewhere in the middle, right? There's a lot of variance in poker, and it's hard to be enthusiastic about these videos when you're just going to get really crappy comments when you lose and really good comments when you win. I mean, there's more to poker than just the short-term results, especially when you're talking about hyper-turbo sit-and-goes. So I'm going to take this winning day as an opportunity to say, everyone, step it back a little bit here, okay? Step it back. Just because some days you have to do a lot of checking and folding doesn't necessarily mean you're the most passive player in the world and the worst Spin&Go player in the world. It just works out that way sometimes, you know? Works out that way. There's more ways of running good and bad than just getting aces a lot or, you know, getting bad beats with queens. Sometimes you can have slightly second best hands, or you have a lot of situations where you have to check fold the flop. Like, that can all happen. Pair 2 shoves, pair queen jack calls. That's not a good call. And nice to meet 885 doubles up first hand. We're heads up from Russia. Playing for another min 200. See a limp, and we are going to check with our jack 5. Check on the queen 6-3, and a check raise. I like it. We have the backdoor hard draw. We have some backdoor straight draws and stuff like that. It goes check check. We don't have any of those backdoors anymore. All right, now we just have jack high. So I'm not going to bet. I was going to check raise the flop, though. Limp the queen 10. I'm going to play a limping strategy against Nice to Meet, and a raise up to 80. I still feel comfortable calling with the 2 broadways. So we will. 60 win 100. We see an ace 8-8, which is a disaster for us. I want to win 3. I really want to do it. We have not managed to win 3 in a video yet. We've won 3 in a row, but not in a single video. 4 of diamonds, 10 of hearts. We see a limp. I will check with our 10-4. And start with a check on the 5-5-7. Goes check, check. Queen of diamonds on the turn. All right, I'm going to throw a little bluff out here. 27 into 40, because we do have 10 high. Just not a great hand. And the bet has worked. We're up to 380. Limp the 9-7 on the button. And action on Nice to Meet. Who checks? Okay, we flop trips. Done that a lot today. Let's bet 24. And no action. Okay. Been a good day on the grind as well. I'm assuming you guys are getting the highlight video before this one, but if you haven't checked it out yet, you're watching this on YouTube, go do so. It's a pretty fun day on the grind today on the other felt. Queen of spades, 7 of clubs. All right, let's see a flop again. In 1 minute, the blinds are going up to 15 and 30, which will push the action a bit. But for now, we have 18 big blinds. We have some room to maneuver and sort of stab and do little things here and there. King 10-4 is not the best flop in the world for us. Queen of the turn is great, though. Really good card, obviously. So now we have the second best pair. I'm assuming Nice to Meet is playing a bunch of tables. They are playing 3 $100 Spin&Gos. 2 of them, only one of them is heads up, actually. Yeah, I guess we're going to bet this turn. Because we can get value from the 10s of the world, and if they have a jack, they're going to call, and if they have like an ace-high flush draw, they're going to call. But they just folds, and the blinds are now up to 15 and 30. 6 of hearts, 4 of clubs, not a great hand. Let's hope to see the flop for free, and we do. There we go, all right. Queen, deuce 3. We have 6 high here. I'm going to start with a lead. Although, would we lead a queen? No. So I'm going to start with a check and then a call. I don't think we have any hands we lead out here, so I'm not going to. I think it looks too suspicious. They bet 30. All right, let's see a turn, which is the 7 of spades. I think this is a pretty decent time for a bluff if they decide to bet. Because we have like one of the only bluffs we're really going to have in this spot, we definitely need to have some bluffs. And basically we get them to fold everything that isn't a queen or better, which I think is a lot of hands. So I am going to check raise. We probably don't have to do it all in. We can make it like 135 here and it's going to accomplish the same thing. So I'm just going to make it 135. We get a call. Okay, 9 in the river. Do I continue the bluff or not? I want to, but I'm going to wussy out. I think it's too likely they have a queen. I want to keep bluffing, but I'm not going to. But I do think I would have shoved in prior life, and it wouldn't have been a good thing to do. I think we just raise small, and it accomplishes the same thing. It gets them to fold the hands that aren't a queen. You know? Shove, take it down, 235. All right, 4 of diamonds, 3 of hearts. Let's see a flop, my friends. Flop a 3. Goes check, check, 6 on the turn. We'll check again. Pretty much just going to try and show this down. If they bet, they're probably going to win. Because our 3-4 is the same as ace high, right? It's one of the, it's bottom pair with the bottom kicker. And they're not going to bet ace high. Queen 6 with 6.5. We can shove or limp. I think I'm going to limp. Folding is neutral EV, but both of those other things are going to make us money, so we should do one of those 2 things first. Ace 8-4 with 2 clubs. I'm going to start with a bet of 32 chips and see if it gets through. Nope, we see a call and a 3 on the turn. We don't pick up any draws here at all, so I'm going to check. We basically needed a queen on the river to win there, I think. They could have a hand as weak as like a king high or a 4 or something like that, but it's sort of useless to do anything. They bet 30 and win. Now we are very short. I don't think we're going to win 3 in a row. It's always still possible. Someone has come back in this spin and go against us from half a big blind. Do we call the 5-6? Yes. Yes, we do. We're getting the right price. We're very, very short here. As you can see, we have 42% against that hand, but that is a terrible flop. We need a 7 on the river, and we do not get it. So we go 2 for 3. But that's a nice little profit on the session. Really fun day, you guys. We're going to be starting at the $100 level again tomorrow. We're going to have 1 more game. We stay there until we lose, and when we lose, we're back down to the 60s. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, let me know down in the comment section. Hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. It's a really easy way to support me and just like keep me motivated, keep doing this. It's free. It's right down there. It'll just take a second of your time. And lastly, if you guys have never played poker, never played Spin&Gos, and you want to give them a go, there's 25 cents all the way up to $100, so it's affordable for everyone. Link in the description. And that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching, but until tomorrow's videos, we'll see you next time.